All right, we're back. We're wrapping up protein here, and what we're going to talk about is building muscle, the important factors there, the 100-gram rule, and supplementation, right, or protein supplementation. So when we ask, like, what is the most important factor for building muscle? Well, your training is the most important factor. It does not matter if you eat a ton of protein and do not stress your muscles. Right, like then you're just taking in calories that you don't need, right, and you're not using to rebuild. The other two factors, right, are resting, recovery, if you will, right. So train, recover, sleep is huge, and then the last one is eating, right, making sure that you are meeting your baseline protein needs, right, making sure you're meeting your baseline required energy. Daily energy expenditure stuff, and making sure that you are getting the carbs you need to spare your protein from having to be used as energy, right? With protein supplementation, there's a whole industry, right, on supplements and this, that, and the other, and everyone's like protein powders, and they're certainly a convenient thing, and they have their place, and it certainly helps if you need to take in a ton of protein, like if you're on the road without refrigeration or something, right? That powdered protein comes in handy, but you don't need it if you eat enough, right? So if you have your diet on point, you do not need to worry about sitting there and drinking protein shake after protein shake. And as you already know, because we've discussed it, too much protein also causes a problem. All right. The last one is a pretty interesting one. There's a theory, or like this philosophy or the thought process that if you want to gain a pound of muscle, right, that you're going to have to ingest 100 more grams than your normal need of protein, right? So again, plus 1 pound, right, 100 grams of extra protein. So then it just turns into a timeline deal. Like, how long do I want to have it take for me to gain 1 pound of muscle, right? I put an example here, right? Plus 1 pound of muscle in a week. So I want to get 100 grams or get 100 grams more protein than usual over the course of 7 days. That's only 14 extra grams of protein, right? And if you're trying to put on a pound of muscle a week, that's pretty that's a pretty lofty goal, right? Like, it certainly is possible, but that is something that becomes a little bit more difficult, or that is difficult, right? And then you equate that over, like, hey, if I want to do that 100 grams over the course of a month, right, then you're looking at, I need a 3-gram intake, or positive intake of what I would normally need, right, per day for that month to get that 100 grams. So, like, build a muscle, right? Train, rest, eat. Protein supplements, not necessary, but certainly convenient. And then the 100-gram rule, right? Bump up 100 grams, extrapolate it out over the number of days you want to do it, and then ingest that much more protein over your baseline. All right, thank you.